Hey, I tried to wave again, but at least the little avatar does that for me. We are just going to get right back to it. Bravely Default Flying Fairy Remaster. The other day we did most everything except for the very end of the prologue, but that should be like a cutscene and a fight immediately after this. So I believe we get the knight, if I remember right. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. It's interesting how autosave level is higher, but it's just because Adea looks like the lead right now. Oh, right, because, yeah. 10 hours is a lot. Let's get that down to... sure, why not?
Oh, that stubborn, contrary, crystal-headed girl! Why must she refuse to understand?
Really didn't remember until now how much she said Marker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello, child. Will you listen to an old man talk a while?
What? Oh, yes, of course.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a frailer child than Owen. The boy was sickly all his youth. But he loved this land more than anyone. He wanted more than anything to defend it. So he trained and trained. Even after he joined the Royal Guard, even after winning half the honors the king can bestow, he trained.
Okay, I'm just making sure you can still hear me okay.
And everyone knew it. In a few years, his efforts had made him captain. The boy was something else. My pride and joy.
Testing 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. I cannot see it, but I am taking this one like pillows.
But I'd rather he lived. What sort of child dies before his parents? It's a crime, don't you think?
It's terrible, sir.
If the boy had stayed home, taken over the inn, he'd still be...
What other lies have I been told? The only thing for it?
A question, Agnes. Why the suspicions of a beautiful lady are dire poison to a gentleman such as myself?
Our paths part with Adea's here. What reason have you to come with us? Will the two of you be enough to storm the enemy's hold, though? This knight is supposed to be terribly strong.
Still, we've no choice. Let's go, Agnes.
We're all ready to go? Excellent. I had thought I spoke it clear before. This is farewell. Yes, it was all very well put, but I'm coming along anyway. I'll get no sleep till I've seen these scoundrels squished. What's more, the Lontano villa is heavily fortified. A field mouse couldn't slip inside, let alone you two. Go with me, however, and you'll have VIP access. Use me. I welcome it. So please. I'm all for it. The more allies, the better, I say.
Well, I do not. Even before the matter of trust, I cannot involve anyone more. The fault for all of this is mine and no one else's.
You've no cause for worry, Agnes. I guarantee it. You, Tiz, and Idea will travel long and far together. It's all written in the book. Its pages are prophecy, infallible and true.
And what of you?
Me? An apt question. It seems I did not merit mention. A grave oversight, I'm sure. Or am I to miss out on the adventure? A crueler fate than I could bear.
What? You're so odd, Ring-a-Bell.
I'm in favor of taking them with us too. I think they'll be a help to you, Agnes.
As long as you're certain.
Done. Excellent. Let's be off.
Do one quick pass to see how much I can get out of here. Also, speaking on the fly a little bit. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me? Okay. Setting it at this level for now. I'll adjust it if we need to. Kind of leaning back is difficult. Oh yeah, the other combat bonus is to get everyone in one hit. I'll get there. So yeah, I believe the knight will be next. We close out the prologue. Five times, brave 10 times.
Time to settle this!
I have to think it's good build for all of these later. Almost missed the party chat. It is kind of buried in my screen there. Looked as if the innkeep gave you something, Idea. Mind if I ask what? Levels are... Huh, I'm not sure. I'll open it now. Ooh, he packed his lunch. The basket's near bursting. It looks amazing, and he made enough for all of us. Looks like an Emperor Trout sandwiches. Aldicia's finest. What a treat. He made one special for you, Agnes. For the young lady who doesn't eat meat, it says. Grilled leaf buds and spring mushrooms and apricot jelly for dessert. What did you get, Idea? Looks like I got what you did, plus the same dessert as Agnes. And a letter. Yeah. Let's have a look. Your words were a great comfort, my dear. Best of luck in battle and best of health. Alright, let's eat, and then it's off to save the king. Right. Oh, that's just sunset. I was like, why is it blood red?
That takes care of the hold gates. Now we've a clear path to the villa. Let me make this very clear, though. If you've any thoughts of storming the place head-on, be rid of them now. I'll say I've taken you prisoner. That will buy us entry. Once we're inside, the battle's all but won. I even know where the king is likely held. Complaints?
No. I thank you for your assistance. I have my doubts, but I see no alternative.
Once we find the king, we'll hop aboard their ship and escape by air. How very dramatic.
But you're a traitor. Idea, you said you'd get us VIP access, but are you really sure? Isn't there a chance you'll know you've defected? I don't think there's any worry of that yet. If word had reached them, the road to the villa would have been swarming with guards. How Henkel operates. Thorough and merciless. I see. So what if, after we reach the villa, then? Any bright ideas? If the man running the place is as careful as she says, we can't expect to. Yeah, I might not look it, but I'm actually a fairly respected figure. I can talk our way past a couple of rank-and-file sentries, no problem. A respected figure, eh? I smell a story. Care to elaborate? Yeah, you know, I just have a way about me, I suppose. In that you're a terror when you're mad, or that you rush in blind, or that you ignore authority. Excuse me, isn't that a little harsh to ring a bell? And all the above. Oh, it's one of those dragon spires. Can I find it now? interact with it yet. Let's try one more thing. Sweeper, yeah, that's what I wanted. So money, job points, experience. Cool, cool. Montano Villa.
Lady Adia, where have you been? We've lost contact with Master Crow. Wait, that woman! The Vestal of Wind!
Yes, and my prisoner besides. Now, if you'll open the gate, I'll bring her to the captain.
But what of Crow?
I'm afraid he fell before the wicked Vestal's cruel magic. But it was his sacrifice that allowed for her capture.
I see. Well, I am glad Milady is safe. I should expect no less from the Grand Marshal's daughter. I'll have the gate open straight away. Just a moment.
Now, no need to glare.
Agnes, look, I didn't... Try to understand, Agnes. Idea didn't mean anything by it. She had to say it. Right, exactly. It was just a ploy to get us inside, and it worked, didn't it? But still, I wish I didn't have to be... I'm so sorry. No, it's not that. I'm not upset with you, Idea. But the way they felt about the Vestal, about the Orthodoxy, it frightens me. You spoke in horrific terms, and they accepted it without question. Which means it was in line with their expectations of the Vestal. Just what happened in the Duchy to cause this hatred? Eternia was once the seat of the Crystal Orthodoxy. Can people's hearts really change so dramatically? Still, I'm sorry, I didn't have to say as much as I did. You said enough, and I thank you for it. Do not feel bad, please. Alright, time we focus on the task at hand. Right.
There, see? Inside without a hitch, thanks to my brilliant plan.
We need to find the king.
Hey! It's the traitor! Grab her!
News travels fast.
Some brilliant plan. What do we do now?
We beat them down.
Seems we weathered the immediate storm. I'm afraid our little ruse is over, though.
Yes, well, at least we're inside, right?
Yes, right in the middle of the enemy stronghold. We've nowhere to run.
You can't think this was my intention! I swear by my honor, this is no trap! That's the very sort of craven act I can't abide!
Let's go.
Right!
I can't remember if it was like that where it'll exit out if someone like dies or is incapacitated. Mess that one up. Need to stop attacking people with themselves. Hey, Dark Soma, welcome in. Okay, level 8 to 10, so I'm a little at the bottom end of the level for all this. It's fine. Two. Oh man, it's weird that it's left and right on the D-pad and not the stick. I thought it was both on the DF, but I can't remember. So I could see what kind of health they're working with. 60. Water is 160. Fire. And I can work with both boys. So just remember to cast Libra. Got it. Oh, you can toggle auto battle from there. Okay. Yeah, no, custom special moves work. Oh, that's very cool how you can just set up. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Oh, so I think I need to have it in memory before. I don't know why it doesn't let me just customize it. Oh, I see. Okay. So I gotta do this in battle. Very cool. That'll be really cool once I get to like Beastmaster and Beltor, because you can do a lot of fun combos. I know it has less than 82 health, so. I don't think this is a game that makes you, like, scan everything for bestiary completion. I'm pretty sure I just get bestiarian. Mage Master start coming in clutch, silencing those magicless enemies. I'm trying to do that right now, not braving everyone at the same time. Okay, everyone's optimum. Just gotta do it. By 4. Don't stop going up and down the stairs. Okay. Okay, sorry. Did not mean to do that. 2 archers, I should for sure just be able to blow right through. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Why did that get soft? I think we're fine. Sorry. Doing 1 damage that second. does warn me that I will be out by the time it goes off. I made a mistake. We'll top off on magic soon. I'm trying to avoid using my ethers though. I've only got 3. I prefer to save for the boss if I can. Christ. I don't actually have stats on any of you. Shit about lightning. Wait, she also knows cure? Okay, let's have Anya's. Yeah. If I remember right. Oh wait, it backfires and does damage at him? Did fire off 3 strong strikes in a row though, so take it. For some reason, I don't feel like we let you use tempting before. I wish I could teleport out and get some lightning, but there's not the 0% encounters here, which kind of sucks. Actually, I will just. I'll set it to 50% going back through. I don't think I'll need it. It'll just make it go a lot faster. Plus we get more souls in the street pass. Let's make it make a bit more sense. Bring it up and do some damage as Black Mage. We don't need that much healing. Okay. Why does it feel like 50% is a lot? I say get that, but you know what I mean. See how much better this is actually. Oh, even 99 on a default. Yeah, no, this will be well worth it. Actually, I'm just gonna put counters back on full. I don't mind getting a level. Oh shit. Okay, I won't press auto that much. You know, actually, I will just keep it at 50% for now. Oh. Pointless that I'm literally here. Very small dungeon. I can see why it made me fight every step.
"'Tis come to save us the trouble of finding you, Vestal? How very courteous. And just what are you doing here, Adia?
I'll go along with the Sky Knight's methods no longer.
You've no say in the matter. Defying orders is treason, girl!
Enough! You have us! Let the king go!
First, the Vestal comes to me. Alone!
Such devastation.
You mustn't! I'll not keep my head at the cost of an innocent girl's.
You'll not keep your head at all if you keep running your mouth. Are you so eager to join the captain of your guard?
Heinkel, you were among the highest regarded warriors in the duchy. A paragon of chivalry. And the Sky Knights beneath you? I grew up on the tales of their brave and righteous deeds. But what I saw was a band of craven thugs. You defile the title of knight!
Green fool. All hands! Seize these four! Kill the men if you must!
Yeah, this is where it got so nice. I remembered something like this.
Such valor. You're quite the little heroes. And here I so hope to resolve this peacefully and let the good king go.
Any guesses where he's headed today? To the villa rooftop, the airship berth. Wasn't this villa a retreat for the Caldezian royal family? Why would they have a berth? I agree. It seems incongruous. I use berth loosely. They've driven an airship anchor into the building's roof. Not much for finesse, are they? We can discuss it later. Now hurry, he'll get away. Don't confuse haste for speed. We'll need to be smart. Right, I know. I just can't forgive what Heinkel's done. He's a knight who has ground chivalry into the dirt. As I recall, knights are called to serve the sword and shield of the weak, not to threaten the public or burn down homes or abduct royalty. I'm in agreement with you, Adea. This man is no knight. Perhaps our views are more similar than I had dared believe. For now, let's hurry. Agnes! To the roof, then! Oh, poison. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Can I get that map filled out?
Heinkel! This is your answer? And still you'd call yourself a knight? As daughter to a true knight, I know their pride is staked upon fair and honorable combat. Release your hostage! Then stand and face us! No more running, coward!
Ha! You invoke your father after betraying him?
He's headed for the airship.
That makes no sense. Why should he flee? His aim is the Vestal, not the king.
He's baiting us?
Still, we have to give chase. We'll lose him and the ship. Well, I'm game to brave a trap.
I'm following you.
Agnes, let's go!
Right.
Ah, good. You came. You're a bold lot, if not a smart one. This ship is a prison you entered willingly. Nowhere to run now, save down. Quickly. Really, I must thank you for taking the bait so eagerly. It's earned you a lavish cruise through the clouds, Vestal. And for your friends, a career as ballast.
You're a prisoner here, same as us. No more tricks, Heinkel!
A knight without chivalry is a common bully. I'll see you stripped of that title here and now.
You wouldn't test your elders, girl. I thought to bring you home in chains. But no. All but the Vestal will end here as dew upon my blade. You'll die with the rest, traitor!
Let's get a couple thunder just to clear the space first. Oh, nice, he's also weak to thunder. So worth going back and getting it. Getting a bit more of that, sure. 4. Wait, am I out of phoenix weapons? Okay. I have 41 health, so. Darn, it's one of those no experience when you're down games, I forget it. Today will be lagging behind a bit this game, I guess. Unfortunate. Especially since she did like 90% of the boss's health. Okay. We have a job we can give to Tiz.
What's happening?
The airship! We're losing altitude! Idea, hurry! Take the wheel! Me? I can't drive this thing!
What? You're a Sky Knight, aren't you?
Only Heinkel and the other officers knew how to pilot the ship.
Idea, might I ask you something?
Love how he's like
What is
checking.
the
He's
name
like,
of
oh
this
yeah,
vessel?
we crashed. Like, cool, cool.
What? Who cares about that? And how are you so calm?
Setting the volume of the game slightly down, so that should put me just above it. Ow.
The Echelon, galleon-class airship, am I correct?
Yes, but how? Is that in your book too?
Indeed it is. Let me have a go at steering.
But you have no memory. When would you have...
Ah, so this goes here. That gets turned like so.
Anyways, stream the
Then we
rehearsal season 2 on HBO.
Wait, is he? We're steadying out!
Of course we are. I'm a crack pilot, apparently. Now find something to hold on to!
I'm just recording the recent so I can get a screenshot of this later. $30 now. Was it still technically the intro? Weird. Some Phoenix Downs.
The kingdom of Kaldisla owes you all a vast
Disla, I'm
debt.
sorry, I've been saying that
I
so
thank
wrong
you
this whole time.
from my heart of hearts. You, more than anyone, 'tis. A nightmare was visited upon you and your home, and still you rose up to defend ours. I'm certain your feats have earned Owen a peaceful rest. If you are willing, I would gladly see you take up his sword. Will you continue to keep this land safe, son?
You honor me, Your Highness, but I cannot accept. I've promised Agnes that I'll join her on her journey.
Kaldisla shall be poorer for losing you. Know that you will ever have a home here. The Eternian airship is yours to use as you will. Take it with my blessing. There's not a man in the kingdom able to pilot it anyway. I leave the matter of that horrible chasm to you. I have faith you'll see it unmade. May the crystals keep you in your journey.
Now I believe we're done with the vlog. So I guess it was a little misleading on the stream title. with the first hour of this going to Prologue Part 2. Let's get going. Good that it stopped me because I forgot that I needed to. So curious that does not count as sweeper if you only kill one enemy. Good to know. I guess before we leave, I'm just going to grab that tutorial thing in the end real quick. That's not the end. Okay. Now we're on to chapter 1.
Seems I've found a reason to come along. Now, my ladies, All you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very ends of existence.
And you're really sure that wasn't just a fluke before?
Rest assured, my dear, I never fail to properly escort a lady.
Agnes, will you tell us why they were chasing you?
The Sky Knights are a branch of the Eternian forces. The Duchy of Eternia has put forth an agenda of anti-crystalism.
Hello, ring a bell.
Anti-crystalism?
A new way of thinking, based upon the idea of a society no longer dependent upon the crystals. It brands the crystal orthodoxy as a heretic faith, and the Vestals its minions. It was the philosophy I was raised upon. When the chasm appeared, every one of the Eternian forces was given the order to capture the Vestals. They said the Vestals and the crystals they tend were the sinkhole's cause.
That's not possible! Agnes has been fighting this whole time to fix what happened to Narende.
I know. I'm sorry.
You've nothing to apologize for.
All of this paints the Duchy in a suspicious light, don't you think? Perhaps they know more of the chasm's true cause than they let on.
I cannot imagine we've seen the last of them. If any of you wish to go, do it now. I'll not blame you.
I'm staying with you. I just told the king as much.
I'm in as well. I need to see for myself whether my people are right or wrong.
And playing escort is my job. I'll not cede it to anyone.
If none of you will listen to reason...
This is so exciting, Agnes! You're finally headed back to the Wind Crystal side!
Yes, to Anshine, the land of sand and time, and to the Temple of Wind.
Anshine, the land of sand and time? What's it like there?
Handy. Timely.
Like an oasis in a vast desert beyond the sea, we make southeast of here.
Order Sandy Shore needed for docking. So, Agnes, refresh my memory. Amnesia joke, by the way. Which way to Anshine? Yes, it's southeast. So this course will serve, or... Southeast, please. My dear, I'm afraid I've no recollection to go by. I need reliable directions, or... What should I do? The innkeep said southeast and nothing more. I think I see what happened. Ring a bell. She means southeast of Caldesla, specifically. Aye aye. Ooh, Agnes, what sort of place is Ansheim? It's covered in vast desert and hot, though, as though it were always midsummer. Speaking of it, hits 111 this weekend. I'm staying inside for a while. Wow, that sounds like the complete opposite of where I was born. Huh. Guess there's all sorts of places out there. I don't mean anything about Tiz's VA. It's just whenever I have to do him, I just intentionally have to go so stilted. And emphasis, because he just talks like that. This is your first time leaving Caldisla then, Tiz? It is. What about you, Idea? I was a former Sky Knight. I've flown all over the world. Where have you seen? Ooh, lots of places. Eternia, Caldisla. Oh, you're barely any better than me. The world is vast, my friend, and there are countries of perpetual summer, others of winter. Verdant lands rich in water, entire kingdoms built on volcanoes, nations hidden in forest. That sounds amazing. Or so I imagined. I have no memory, remember? What? You're just guessing? Haha, the world is vast. Keep it that vague and you're sure to be right. Come on. Anyone else hungry? Yes, what sort of food is Ankheim known for? Oh, I'm afraid I rarely left the temple. I couldn't say. And when I passed through on my way to Kaldisla, it was as a fugitive. Well, you just tell us about what you have eaten then. I seem to recall a great deal of Ankheim's cuisine being spicy. One bite and I felt as though I were spewing flames. I broke into a full-body sweat. That sounds pretty intense. Leave it to a desert people to develop a taste for searing heat. I'm sure their women are no less fiery and... Ooh, what about sweets? Any cakes and things? I'd nearly forgotten. I had the most curious delicacy in the port of the Inner Sea. Yes. It was ice cream that stretched. Huh? Stretchy ice cream? That sounds so weird. I can't wait. Get ready, weird stretchy ice cream. A day is coming for you. Full speed ahead. Ha ha ha. Temperament. Fiery in temperament. Okay. How are we doing on the item shop? 20 minutes. Wait, can you not save in midair? It seems interesting. Yay, airship. Chapter 1. Sit and Stay are tricks for dogs.
We've arrived in Anshine.
Still no wind.
Are these desert places normally supposed to be windy?
When they're the site of the wind crystal they are, this stillness shouldn't be possible.
The wind carried all manner of blessings to this land in days past. It was the kingdom's lifeblood.
I see. All the more reason to hurry then. Which way to the temple?
From here, we need only head... we ought to make for... which way is it?
Ignore anything she says. Anya's raises getting lost to an art form.
I'm impressed you made it to Kaldisla.
Just a moment. My journal details much of Ansheim's topography. A clockwork metropolis, nestled in Harina's sandy bosom. Here, time, above all, is sacred. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom, fueled as all of Ansheim by the ceaseless currents originating from the Temple of Wind to the south.
Quite thorough, isn't it? Sounds as if you've been here before. Perhaps that book of yours is a travel diary?
I do seem possessed of a certain wanderlust. The normal sort as well. Ooh, perhaps I'll find a train of ex-lovers here among the sands.
Let's be off. We make south.
All present, Lord Marshal. Save the usual tune, at least.
No matter. Let's begin.
I trust word has reached you from Kaldisla. The Knights of the Eternian Sky have fallen to the Vestal.
I'd not thought the girl so bloodthirsty as all that.
It appears she surrounded herself with capable guards. What's more, it pains me to say it, but Idia's whereabouts have been lost amid the chaos.
I remember that chemist and that other poisoner are the Victor and Victoria referencing them.
That is no concern of yours. Do
been
not
a long
confuse
time.
personal matters with your assigned task, Alternus.
My apologies, Lord Marshal.
Not only did the Sky Knights fail, they've given the Vestal wings.
Something too,
Why they
but I
didn't
can say
simply
it.
kill the child, I'll never know.
Keenly insightful as ever, Victoria. Yet I fear we've need of the Vestal alive.
Have we, Victor?
Yeah, that was
Ah,
okay.
no matter then.
I remember who all four of these people are. Cool.
If she fled by air, it's a simple matter to track her. She makes for Anshine by necessity.
And to the Temple of Wind. Anshine does face upon the Floorshine Sea.
Of course. Most of the world's seas have gone putrid, but the inner sea remains navigable. That would offer the airship a berth. But what does she aim to do there? Why return to the crystal now? It smells of some sinister plot.
Anshine is the province of the Cammer and Profiteur merchantry. What say you, Lord Marshal?
We haven't the leisure of chasing the Vestal across the globe and back. We need her in custody now. Tell the merchantry to employ any means they must.
Job sets, nice, nice. I'm gonna be just a minute. I need to get up, stretch, make some tea, and I will be right back. It's in the 90-minute mark. Sorry about that, back for real. $600. Did that say again?
Apprehensive Vestal by any means necessary. Seems the Council of Six is growing desperate.
Those were their words. I've relayed them to you. My contract states I'm to receive payment for my troubles from you.
Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard nothing of the sort. Bah, fine. You'll have your fee. But I am taking the small discount. Only
If you must.
still, this Vestal is quite the little monster, no? To have this Sky Knight so undone. If the margin is high enough, I would tackle a behemoth bare-handed. But until I see a profit, I'll not move an inch. Business is business, yes?
I never expected to find such a clockwork wonder in the middle of the desert. Yeah, it's great, but this heat, I feel gross. The heat was always allayed by a steady breeze, but now the wind has stopped. The air stagnant. What about the water? Is that contraption drawing up drinking water? I believe so. Recall hearing it was quite costly last I was here. Well, it is an impressive machine. Wait, you mean the water? Indeed. I was surprised to learn water came free in Kaldisla. I've always known it to be something to be bought, so you can imagine my delight. More importantly, Agnes, what of the women here? Are they beautiful, passionate, devoted? Where would you suggest for a date spot? I'll need a list of good restaurants, if you please. Acceptable. Yawn. Just woke up and already that tired, Tiz. It's the city. You notice how there's always gears turning someplace close? Sure, the sound is deafening at times. Little wonder this place is known for its grand clock. The noise is bad, but the vibration is worse. I can't get to sleep with that hum. I'm surprised you're so high-strung. Surprised? I'm jealous of your ability to pass out anytime, anywhere, Adea. You need a bit more rest, Tiz. Oh, no, I'll be fine. Let's get going. Doesn't let me do the... Oh, does it? Hell yeah. It's good attack, but I'm going to focus on spells. You're almost always the play.
Silence! Your king, Camor the Eighth, speaks!
My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the Grand Mill to a halt. Without nature's former bounty, our turbines went completely still.
They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior thought regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059,
Don't like that.
effective immediately.
What?
Don't you just love a 9 to 9?
We're flesh and blood. We need rest. In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Grave news!
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well. My heart bleeds just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the Great Vestal done since the air went still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, fled the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the vessel we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help. Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
Anya's angst. You seemed on edge that whole speech. You don't have to bottle it all in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Ansheim are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I have no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? The king asked me directly. He said that terrible things were happening in Kaldizla, and I asked that I investigate. Yet now he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? Do you regret listening to him in the first place? No, I do not regret my time in Kaldizla. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is that I must do. And you met Tiz there too. That's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm too. You've shown me a path forward. Blessed is the person who is needed by someone else. What's this? What are we talking about? Nothing. It's nothing. Why are you hiding it? Come on, don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable. To me and to Tiz. Right, Tiz? Yeah, yes, ma'am. Special moves. Oh, 9 hours now. We're not getting those. You know, I'll just set it to 2 hours and not have to check as often. Let's. Open up my options a little bit as far as stores.
Onius oblige, Vestal of Wind. His Majesty bids you come.
I see you've returned, Vestal. Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately?
Literally got into the city like 5 minutes ago, dude. This is as immediate as it gets.
I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Caldislan Chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your Majesty had imagined.
So tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calmed. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn my hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice.
God, I would hate to do wind turbines by hand. That just sounds like the worst possible punishment.
And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that. Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land, to its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
You sent me out, dude.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this!
It took a long time to react to that line.
Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frightened me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
That explains the tense look you've worn since we've landed here.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women...
Oh, ring a bell.
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Oh yeah, we got the cell sword. I'm just skimming those things real quick. So cute. Okay. So, what is the temple like exactly? I have no idea what to expect. It is a holy place that has been a center of worship for millennia. To each crystal is wed a Vestal, who spends her entire lifetime in steady prayer. Vestalings, girls chosen as successors to the Vestals, go to live in the temples. They leave its premises only very rarely. And so, to a Vestal, the temple is also a home. A flower garden with no boys allowed. Be quiet, ring a bell. So you were inside the temple ever since you became a Vestaling? It was quite rare to leave, save for a few public rites each year. Does that mean you were all alone? Wasn't that hard? I was not alone, no. The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, raised me to serve in her place. And there were the acolytes. They would go to town and purchase all that we needed. But you left for this journey. I guess it's proof that's important. No, even so, I had never intended to leave the temple. Never intended any of this.
Ah, good day! I believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutis Profiteer, chairman of the Camel and Profiteer Merchantry, at your service. How kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our
Licensed
products.
water.
No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, yes? Ah, but I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us guard. Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day.
Exactly. All the merchandising.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
I just always think back to the Fury Road, like, don't get addicted to water, my friends.
This well is property of the Cameron Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Water fountain enforced by death.
Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No, there are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go Go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything! That man from the merchantry didn't say anything about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe. How am I supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
They're right behind you!
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all? That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here. Hey, just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind.
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you pleased.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once!
What's this then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out, it's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Wait! Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad! I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys!
Hey! I said wait!
I realized the camera is not on today to pick it up. Hi, Hutfin, thanks for the raid. Hope the rest of the Magic Gathering went well.
Stop this! I feel the same, but there are too many. We
Just
can't
getting
take them head
started
on.
with Chapter 1 of Bravely Default 1. Glad to hear it. I have played this before to the bad ending on DS, but it's been a hot second. Very happy to have this on the big screen with the Switch too. Digging into a little bonus dungeon here. So, Twitch added the direct shout out, right? Let's see. Yo. Oh, that. That's chill, still has all the network stuff, so you can link your stats to your friends, which is nice. Use stuff if your friends have leveled up before you. Sending and receiving attacks is nice. should be safe. I just wanted to see. That's a quick Libra. 251. Also, still one of my favorite battle themes ever. The whole soundtrack. It's just great from Revo. I'd do more if I just did it one at a time there. Oh, it was weak to ice anyways. Should just use it on all of them. Sorry. Bye. Looks like it is auto-saving on the room transitions as well, which is really nice. I've not needed to use that yet. This is neat. Hands behind my head, let it go. Back up. I had it down slower to see if bosses would say anything extra. Cough, cough. What's my eyes? I can't see. Blind gas. Where is it coming from? Be careful, everyone. This is clearly a trap. And our aim is completely shot. We can't go rushing in melee attacks with Brave. Don't want to miss and then have to stand there turn after turn. Still, even blind, I can see the core of a woman's heart, clear as day. The things that really matter can't be seen by the eye. Yeah. Ring a bell. Stop spouting gross nonsense and walk where you're stepping. Even when you're not blind, you can't see past your big fat mouth. Oh, dude, don't go stomping. Ow, not again. Where are those eye drops? Wait, no, I didn't mean to still be an auto attack. Let me just turn that off between fights. $600. Basically everything here is just weak to water. I'm on a lot of ethers. Okay, fine, I'll take it as the same. I mean, if I'm not using physical attacks, I don't really need to clear the blind. start muting this group. Let's write again. Wait, do I have an accessory? Yes. For some reason it doesn't try and put accessories on. Not steal yet, but anyway. Yeah, I still can't remember. I don't think there was the rest intent option, but if that is the trade for not having the 0% slider anymore, I'll take it. Because it's a lot more convenient than getting here, setting it to 0, walking all the way back to the entrance, going to an inn and coming back. But it's possible it was always like that and I just forgot. the one that guards there. It's gonna. Wait, 500? No, that was not worth it. Yeah, it was 100 before.
What's this now? The ones from the Oasis, is it? You're the rat sneaking about the place?
Why do you persist in these awful deeds? You must return the articles you stole!
One of you muzzle this dog's yapping, would you? Be a friend. And what? Don't tell me you came all this way just to vomit a few platitudes out on my floor. This place is nothing but secrets. Drives a man mad. And this thirst, these daggers in my throat, all the water in the desert can't dull their edge.
The people you robbed at the Oasis were thirsty too. They risked their lives to get at that water, and you...
Spare me the lecture. You come to convert me? Set me on the straight and narrow? Teach me to follow the rules, be a good little sheep, live an honest life? Out here, honest lives end quick. The desert's a beast, and it's always hungry. The city's no different. There are only two kinds of folk in this world, make no mistake. The takers and the taken from. My worthless parents were easy marks, textbook victims, and still, they grit their teeth and tried hard as they could to get till the day came they couldn't feed a family of 3. So they cut loose their kid and disappeared.
They just left you?
The city just took and took till they had nothing left. Their own brat became a burden, so they dumped him like a bag of sand. Daft, eh? Absolutely stupid. If surviving means pinching from other folk, I'll happily join the takers.
Are you sure they left because you were a burden to them? Maybe they swallowed their tears and left you in the city, in hopes that you, at least, could find happiness there.
Aye, or maybe they left me because they didn't have the guts to kill me themselves. You don't know a stinking thing about them.
You're right. I don't know their reasons. But they do. If they're still alive, you can go and ask them.
Sorry to derail the moment. I'm just noticing here, can't show it on camera, but the Joy-Cons, like the shoulder buttons, they like wrap around the whole edge instead of being at the very top. It's neat. I'm assuming it's just the mouse works better, but it's kind of neat how they're set up. Okay, sorry.
You can track them down and make them explain themselves. Make them answer for their choices. You can yell and scream and fight as long as you like. As long as it takes. You can work, but you haven't done any of that. You've stayed here sulking and festering all your life. That's far dafter to me!
My throat! This accursed thirst, it's worse than ever. You, this is your fault! You smug, delusional, self-righteous little lambs make me sick! I'll take everything. Everything from you! Oi, Chief! Kent! Get your horns in here!
I assume your calling me means this conversation is over.
Aye, that's enough words. I'm choking on this lot's hypocrisy. I want them stripped to the bone!
I care nothing for your reasons, and still less for your ideals. My assistance hinges only on the weight of your coin purse.
She's heavy enough. You'll have your pay.
Then we've a contract, and you will have your money's worth.
We already get Spell Sword this soon? I forgot. Is that the one I used all the way up to the final boss? Both have no weaknesses. Oh, you are very low. Wait, no. He's established that he's only here as long as there's coins, so. Not a lot of damage. Especially when all my things are doing one. I should have got better weapons. I see that now. Yeah, too much turned out. That's my bad. Shot? No, I'm pretty sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. Should get mixed.
Good luck!
One damage.
No turning back!
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandoned me in the end.
So it looks like, yeah, just half health with the mouth.
Forgive me!
I think 18 spells will be enough. Eight more. Right on.
A fitting end. Everything taken away. So thirsty.
Eek.
Will you look at all this? And every bit of it's stolen, no doubt. We need to get these back to their owners.
You'll want to have a look at this first. It's rather stunning.
I'm raising the price of water by an additional 20% beginning 14 days ago. The streets there full of people too poor to afford it. The sense of panic grows by the hour. That self-righteous fool of a prime minister comes to demand the price be lowered day after day. It will not be long now till the masses reach their limit. The poor will have no choice but to go to the oasis. That is where you will wait, armed and ready. Steal everything, and above all else, do not leave them at the water. Your task is to ensure all of Anshine is terrified of the oasis. Give them a welcome they will never forget. In time, they will understand that they wish to survive. They will be buying the merchantry's water, whatever the price. But see that you keep your mouth shut, yes? No one must know of a collaboration on this matter. If you're found out, the deal is cut off. Your head will be next. Then...
Those thieves were under the employ of the Cammer and Profiteer merchantry.
And the people suffering? Did it mean nothing to them so long as they reaped a profit? Despicable!
Seems I've found another entry for my blackest pitch list. This is unforgivable. We have to stop them! The people will continue to suffer as long as these degenerates hold the kingdom's water ransom. I say we storm the place and set this matter straight right now!
Yay! Oh no, town did not expand. Just a gift. Okay, nothing left there. Something left out. I believe this is what we're going to call it for tonight. Got chapter started, a side quest done, making good progress. Let me see who is still alive, if any. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone for you tonight, but I'm going to let y'all all off. Hope you have a good evening, and I should go make some dinner now. Bye.